My best friend demanded I get a makeover before being her maid of honor, so I walked away from the wedding and her friendship. I 30F have been inseparable from my best friend Lily 30F since we were kids. Coming from a small town with little to offer, we promised each other we'd be there through thick and thin. Our backgrounds are humble, and we've both faced our share of struggles, supporting each other no matter what. Lily met Evan during college, a charming guy from a well-off family. When he proposed last year, it was like a fairy tale unfolding, especially with Evan's family offering to spare no expense for their dream wedding. Naturally, I was thrilled when Lily asked me to be her maid of honor. I envisioned dress shopping and bachelorette planning, all the fun stuff. However, about 3 weeks ago, Lily requested a sit-down that felt more like an intervention. She presented me with a maid of honor makeover plan, which took me by complete surprise. It wasn't about dresses or spa treatments, it was a detailed regime for me to change my appearance drastically before the wedding. The plan was shocking. Lily wanted me to dye my vibrant red hair to a more understated shade to avoid clashing with the wedding palette, get a spray tan to blend in better with the other bridesmaids, and she hinted heavily at me losing at least 20 pounds to fit perfectly into the designer dress she had picked out. I've admittedly gained weight since college, something I'm self-conscious about, especially next to Lily, who's remained as fit and active as ever. But this felt like a slap in the face. I tried to laugh it off, hoping it was a bad joke, but Lily was dead serious. She claimed it was all in the spirit of having the perfect wedding photos, heavily influenced by the expectations of Evan's family. I felt betrayed. Our friendship had survived so much, yet here we were, divided over something so superficial. I told her it was unreasonable and hurtful. She retorted that I was being selfish, letting my insecurities get in the way of her happiness. That hurt. The argument escalated quickly, with words thrown that we could never take back. In a moment of hurt and anger, I told her if my appearance was more important than our friendship, perhaps she should find another maid of honor. Lily accused me of abandoning her and destroying our friendship over something so trivial. We haven't spoken since that day. The wedding is fast approaching, and the fallout has been swift and divisive among our circle of friends. Many of them, caught up in the excitement of the event and possibly influenced by Lily's side of the story, have been calling and texting me, suggesting I'm overreacting. They say I should just apologize and make up with Lily, implying that my refusal to comply with her wishes is a sign of not valuing our lifelong friendship. Social media hasn't helped, with subtle posts from some of the bridal party hinting at my absence and the disruption it's caused. It feels like I'm being painted as the villain in a situation where all I wanted was to maintain my dignity and self-respect. The pressure from these mutual friends is immense, making me second-guess my decision. Was standing up for myself worth the potential loss of a friendship I've cherished for over 2 decades? Or have I indeed overreacted, allowing pride to cloud my judgment and harm a relationship that's meant everything to me? This ordeal has left me feeling isolated, questioning the dynamics of our friendship, and wondering if it was ever as unconditional as I believed it to be. Am I the asshole for walking away from my best friend's wedding over her demands for my appearance change, even when everyone else seems to think I should just apologize and move on? Now, for the comments. Commenter 1: Not the idiot, she chose a wedding aesthetic over friendship. I don't know how you move past her thinking impressing her new relatives with how perfect she and her life is, because why else is she doing this, over having someone who truly loved her in her wedding party? Please do yourself a favor and unfollow all of these people. Do something fun or indulgent for yourself on her wedding day, even take a holiday. Life is never perfect, and having people love you no matter what is what stands the test of time. Original poster: Thanks a lot for saying that. It's been a mess, and you pretty much nailed how I've been feeling. Honestly, the idea of ditching the drama and doing something cool for myself instead of getting hung up on the wedding day hadn't fully hit me until now. Maybe a little getaway or just a day off doing my favorite things is the move. Really appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts. It's kind of wild how a few kind words from someone who gets it can make a big difference. Cheers for the support, it's helped more than you know. Commenter 2: This is a hill I would die on. Honestly, what she did is disrespectful and hurtful. Do not doubt yourself. She has shown her true colors and what she values most, which are others' superficial opinions instead of a relationship with true value. It is heartbreaking to accept that your friendship is falling apart, but stay strong knowing you advocated for yourself. That is true strength. Original poster: Thank you. Really, just hearing someone else say that helps a ton. It's been rough, doubting myself and all. What you said about standing up for myself, that hit home. It's tough to see a friendship go sideways, but you're right, it's about respecting myself at the end of the day. Appreciate your words more than you know. It's comforting to feel understood and not alone in this. Thanks for backing me up. Update: 2 months later, I wanted to give you all an update on what's been happening since the fallout with Lily. Firstly, thank you so much for your support and understanding during this tough time. It means the world to me. After everything went down, I felt like I needed to reach out to some of our mutual friends to explain my side of the story. Some of them totally got where I was coming from and were really supportive. But you know how it goes, some of them sided with Lily too, which was tough to hear. It's been about a month since the wedding, and I still haven't talked to Lily. We're still friends on social media, so I see her updates every now and then, which is a bit weird. But I've come to terms with the fact that maybe our friendship wasn't as solid as I thought. Skipping the wedding wasn't an easy decision, but I felt like I had to stick to my guns. It's been rough dealing with the fallout, but I'm starting to realize that real friendships are about more than just going along with whatever someone else wants. Thanks again for all your support. It's been a tough journey, but I'm getting there, one step at a time. Commenter 1. True friends love you for who you are, not the aesthetic they want you to fit for the perfect wedding. The fact that she made the outrageous requests in the first place, dye your hair, get a spray tan, lose weight for her wedding, indicates a complete lack of respect and empathy. How would the friends siding with Lily feel if their appearances were picked apart and told they needed to drastically change their appearance for her wedding? Her behavior was shameful and pathetic, and I'm truly sorry she treated you with such disregard after all you two meant to each other. Commenter 2. One day Lily will realize how ridiculous her requests were, and that she threw away a good friendship for nothing.